guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe down below and like this video if you find it helpful. In today's video, I'm going to take you guys along with me to my microblading experience. I'm excited because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I just been like very hesitant and stuff like that. But during the quarantine session that we've been having, I've been researching on like the perfect person, and I think I found the one. Just by like, I haven't even got service by this person, and just by speaking with this person over the phone, over through DMs, because I did find her on Instagram, I can tell that she's very professional, so I'm excited about that. I will be showing you guys clips and pictures along the way of how everything goes. I don't know if I could record inside the office, but you guys will be able to get to see the process, and I will provide more details in the description down below. I'm gonna be listing her, so if you guys are interested. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. Thank you. So we are on our way to the location. It's located in Brooklyn. Most things that I do located in Brooklyn, since like all the good places are in Brooklyn. So you guys can see this is like what my eyebrows would look like. I'm gonna be inserting pictures so that you guys can see more of a clear view of them. This is what they look like now, before. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Okay guys, so I just got home from doing my microblading my brows, and this is what they look like. I am like extremely happy with them. It looks so good. So I will be following up with you guys on a day-to-day basis if there's any significant difference. I know that they're supposed to like be some scabbing and stuff along the way, so I will talk to you guys later. Okay guys, so this is day 4 on my eyebrows. I got them done on Sunday and it is now Thursday. If you're wondering why I don't have any updates from like the first 3 days or so, it's just because nothing has really changed. I've been following the aftercare with applying washing them with Cetaphil and applying the Aquaphor like a little bit, just to keep them moist, and you know, so they don't scab or anything like that. They have not scabbed at all, so I'm really impressed with that, because I thought that they were gonna scab a lot. So this is what they look like so far on day 4. So I will show you guys the upcoming days if anything changes. Okay guys, so these are my eyebrows about a week and 3 days in. I think they're healing pretty nicely. I will say I have like maybe a few spots here and there, but I think that's just because I've sweated a lot like the past couple of days. It's been really hot, so maybe some of the pigment may have left from there. But other than that, I think they look pretty good. Yeah. Okay guys, so today marks exactly 2 weeks since I've gotten my eyebrows microbladed. And this is what they look like. I don't have nothing on my face. I don't have nothing on them. This is what they look like. I would say that they're about 90% healed or whatever. I'm gonna have like a little sparse area there, but I think that's because I've been sweating a lot within the past couple of days and I have oily skin. So, but yeah, this is 2 weeks after, and I go away this week, so let's see what happens when I get in the pool and stuff like that, and when I'm underneath the sun. So I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, so these are my brows in natural daylight. I just got back from my trip yesterday actually. I was underneath the sun, I was in the pool, so they were getting wet, they were taking sun. I would say that they're like about 90% healed. I have like maybe a small little like sparse areas that like I'm gonna touch up when it's my touch-up appointment, but other than that, I think that they look really good and natural, as they should. And remember, I was in the pool, I was underneath heat So these eyebrows, baby, survived. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please remember to subscribe down below and like this video if you enjoy watching it. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing with you my microbladed brows experience. I'm going to walk you through and give you as many tips and information as possible. So I will be looking down at my phone a lot just because I did write a lot of notes here that I want to make sure that I don't miss any questions that you guys may have. So I am going to start off with explaining what is the difference between a microbladed brow and a tattoo brow. So it says here that tattoo ink is used for eyebrow tattooing, while microblading uses a specialized pigment. Ink differs greatly from pigment in the way it fades over time. In contrast, microblading, which is what I did, pigment is specifically designed to fade into a lighter version of the color used so the patient retains a natural appearance. So in other words, microblading brows give more of a natural look as opposed to tattooed brows, which is like more of a harsh look. And once you tattoo your brows, you can't change that. With microbladed brows, over time, you can change the shape of it, and you can also fill it in if anything fades. So I'm going to start off with where I went. So I went to a location located in Brooklyn. Before I went there, I did a lot of research on Instagram. I've been following this girl for a while, and during the whole time that we was quarantined, I was following all her work that she has done over time. She does great work. I'm going to be listing all her information down below. The price that I paid was, I paid $575. That also includes the touch-up that you need to get done about after a month after you microblade your brow, because during the time that they're healing, they will fade a little bit depending on the activities that you do and stuff like that. So I will say, even though 575 sounds like a lot, believe me, that is like, I think that is, one, is an investment, and two, it's one of the best prices that I found out there, because there are other places that charge up to $700-800 or so, and that doesn't even include the touch-up. So I think that the price was good, and especially because it was an investment. So before I went to her, I did do my research to make sure that you know, she did do a good job or so. So okay, so the first question, did it hurt? So it did not hurt at all. I will say, if it is hurting during the time that you are getting your eyebrows microbladed, something's not right. Either they're not doing something correct, or they didn't put the numbing cream long enough. Because during the whole time that I did the whole procedure took about, I want to say, like an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes or so. So during the whole time, I didn't feel anything. Me and the girl, we were talking, vibing and stuff like that, and I didn't feel anything. When she was done, I was actually surprised at how fast she finished. How did I choose my shape? I personally didn't choose my shape. I let her choose my shape because I trusted her. I seen her work, and I trusted that she would know what was the best shape fitted for my face. However, if you do know already what kind of shape you want, you can always let her know, and she would guide you in the right direction if that is the right shape for you or not, depending on how your eyebrows are. So my experience. Okay, so the day before I was scheduled to, so the day before I went, I had to change my appointment. I ended up getting sick. No, it wasn't the COVID-19, guys. I had my monthly friend, and I was in extremely pain. So I was really upset at myself because I was excited for this appointment for like a month already. So I didn't want to cancel, but I was too sick, so I did have to cancel. I called her, and she was extremely nice. She was understandable. She was able to accommodate me for the next day appointment, especially because she was aware that I was traveling about, it was like a month, I want to say it was like a month later that I was traveling, and I needed enough healing time so that before I went on my trip, my eyebrows were about 80 to 90% healed. So So she scheduled me for the next day. When I went in the next day, she was very punctual. She was very nice. Her office was very clean. It, you know, was very relaxing. She spoke to you. She asks you if you know more or less about what kind of shape you want, or if you have any questions. She answers all your questions thoroughly, so that you won't have any doubts or so, whatever. She numbed my eyebrows. She numbed them for about, I want to say 20 minutes or so. And then she started the procedure. And during the time that she was doing them, as I mentioned before, I didn't feel any pain. Let me see. I had done some prior research. I had knowledge of her work, which is one thing I do recommend. Do your research, because this is something that goes on your face, you know, that is being done on your face. This is something that you want to look nice, you know, because this is the first thing that people look at when they look at your face. Eyebrows define your face, so you want to make sure that you're going to the right person, and I highly recommend her if you're located in New York. Her work is amazing. She's like a brow magician, honestly. I felt like I couldn't have gone to anybody better. So the healing process is basically mainly for 10 days. You won't see them fully healed until about a month later. But during the whole day 10 process, I felt like she gives the best healing method ever. Because normally when you do microblading, you do go through like an ugly stage where, you know, during days you start seeing like either your eyebrows fading or gray areas in between your eyebrows. And I didn't experience that at all, which I was very thankful for. So her healing method is basically during the 10 days, you will wash your eyebrows with either Cetaphil or the Johnson Baby Shampoo. I specifically use the Cetaphil. You will, you know, scrub them very lightly to remove any oil or dirt buildup that may cause infections on your eyebrows. Then she also gives you like little packets of Aquaphor, and you would apply the tiniest little bit to both eyebrows, just to prevent them from scabbing and looking dry and crusty and stuff like that. I did that for about 10 days, and trust me, it was like, I felt like every day my eyebrows just look better by the day, where I seen like other videos and other people that do microblading, and you know, your eyebrows start fading and stuff like that. You do not go through that with her at all. I also, as I mentioned earlier, went away. I came back 2 days ago. No, actually yesterday. I came back yesterday, and during the whole time that I was away, I was jumping in the pool, I was under the sun tanning, and I didn't experience any of that. I will say during the time that I was healing before I went on the trip, I tried to avoid being in any situations where I would sweat excessively. It's a little difficult because it's the summertime right now, so you know, it's hard to prevent from sweating, but I was trying to avoid any situations that would prevent me from sweating. So whether it was working out or cooking in the kitchen or anything like that, just because I do have oily skin, so I know that if with my oily skin and me sweating at the same time, you know, the pigment can fade away a lot faster, and which is something that you want to try to avoid. You guys will see a clip of how my eyebrows look without makeup on, whatever. Even so, right now I have them a little bit filled in because I have a few sparse areas that I have to fill in during my touch-up appointment, which is soon, about 2 weeks or so. But girl, you will wake up and your eyebrows will be looking slayed, okay? And that is one of the best feelings, because I don't know about you guys, but when I do my makeup, my eyebrows is like one of the things that take the longest, because I like them to look on point. So for maintenance, they say that microbladed brows are supposed to last up to a year or so after the first touch-up, of course. And then you can fill them in, you know, if you feel like you have any sparse areas and stuff like that, after a couple of months that you know your eyebrows are fading or so. Do you need to wax them or thread them? Some people do, some people don't. I'm personally gonna, it may be too soon to speak up, but I'm personally gonna try to avoid threading, which is normally how I do my brows, just because I feel like if I do get them thread, after a while, the shape that I got done will be messed up. So what I'm gonna try to do is, as soon as I see a hair right underneath the shape, I'm going to pluck it to avoid any to avoid going to get my eyebrows threaded or so. So let me see. Yeah, so I feel like I got mainly all the points for you guys. As I said, she's located in Brooklyn. She is amazing. During the whole quarantine, you know, because obviously you couldn't go to the office, she was able to provide a virtual consultation. She's not doing that anymore at the moment, but I thought that was really amazing as part of her customer service, where I sent her a picture of my eyebrows and she sent me a picture back of how she would actually shape them and how she would do them. So I would suggest you guys checking out her information listed down below, and you know, don't be afraid to DM her with any questions that you guys may have. She will answer all your questions thoroughly. So that is all for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Mwah.